Once in a quiet town, there lived a baker named Sara. She was known for her delicious bread, but she had one problem. She was always in a rush. Every morning, Sara would wake up early to prepare the dough, but instead of taking her time to carefully craft each loaf, she would hurry through the process, thinking that the faster she worked, the better. One day, a traveler came to town. He had heard stories about Sara's famous bread and decided to visit her bakery. He entered and asked for a loaf, eager to taste what everyone had been talking about. Sara handed him a warm loaf, smiling proudly. The traveler took a bite and paused. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as he had hoped. He looked up at Sara and said, "Your bread is good, but it could be better if you took your time with it. Rushing might get you through the day, but it won't bring out the best in your work." Sara frowned. She had always believed that speed was the key to success. But as she watched the traveler leave, her words lingered in her mind. The next morning, Sara decided to slow down. She kneaded the dough carefully, measured the ingredients precisely, and allowed the bread to rise slowly. She even let it bake a little longer, savoring the process rather than rushing to the end. When the traveler returned to the bakery, he tried the new loaf. His eyes lit up, and he smiled. "This is the bread I was hoping for," he said. "You've truly mastered the art of baking." Sara realized then that sometimes, in life, rushing through things only leads to good enough results. But when you take the time to focus and put in your best effort, the outcome is always something extraordinary. Moral of the story: take your time and give your best effort. Rushing might save time, but patience and care lead to greatness.